All right, good afternoon. Welcome back to Canadian Haywire. So today I'm going to be working on the roof a little bit more of my Jeep J20. And then I'm going to work on the outside of the firewall and then quickly sand the interior down, the roof and the back wall, to try to get that part ready for primer. And then I've got to strip the steering column out, take the dash cluster out on the old worn out Panasonic cassette deck that my brother put in there years ago, get the handle off and sand that down, sand the steering column down so we can paint it, and start trying to get this cab ready to go completely into primer. And then I'll be focusing on the door next. But for today, we'll start by working on the roof. All right, I got some flaws here to finish it. I mean, it's pretty straight, but yeah, there's a bit of work to do there. A bit of work to do in the passenger side corner of the cab corner, bottom of the cab corner. I mean, we've got to finish sanding along here, and then I'm going to get this Tuscadero Pearl sanded down and primed. A little harder now that I got it sitting down on the frame, but we will get it. We always do. And sand all this stuff out, clean it, prime it. I'll mask the windshield off for now, so I'm ready to pull it. It does have to come out, unless we go to the other cab, and that one's going to come out. But I got some work to do along the back here yet. It's pretty good, but it's not good enough. I'm going to leave these clips on because they look like they're, if I take them off, I don't know if I can replace them. This truck so far, it's hard to get parts for. If this was a Ford, Chevy, or Dodge, I'd have the truck done already. It's been a challenge. I can replace all the leaf spring hangers except for these. These I have to get fabricate. Either I fabricate or I get someone else to fabricate me some new ones. I'm just trying to find the dimensions of it. If there's a blueprint I can follow, or I'll have to measure it all myself. All right, I'm gonna start sanding. All right, I don't know what the smell is in this cab, but it smells like, you know, stale, moldy BO and dirty gym socks, and you know, like somebody rubbed their rubber dirt boots on the ceiling and stuff. You just can't get it out of here. So this is the other thing we gotta do. We gotta clean all the windows. Once that dash pad's out, and I put another dash pad in, and hopefully sanding all this old paint off. I gotta clean that, whatever that is on that window off right quick here. And then sand up there. I mean, you can see it's no longer pushed in, which is great. Now I gotta sand it all and prime it. That's gonna take a little bit of work. But I'm gonna finish gutting the rest of the inside of this cab out. At least it has a floor now, something it didn't have. Then I can find out where to get the floor plugs and cap that. And then I gotta put the, as soon as this dash is all sanded down and painted, and then I can put the gear shifter back on because the floor will be painted again. And then I can put the doors on, paint the inside of the door. That door there is probably going to be going to the dumpster. I don't think I want to try to fix it. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. It's kind of had a bad day in East Harlem. But I'm going to finish up here, sand this right now, clean that window first, see if that helps get rid of that god-awful smell. Yeah. All right, stay with me. I'll keep you going as I progress here. All right, so there's still a slight divot there, and then there's a bit of a divot here. This is where it was all punched right down. So I got a bit more dolly work to do here, and some more sanding to do. I do the primer over the filler so I can see what I'm doing. Of course, I got scratches to fill, and I gotta sand it down a lot more yet. But just to show where we're at, this is one of the worst spots, and this is the other bad spot in here. Now you can't really feel it up right here. So I gotta tap that up, and then try to shrink it a bit. Over there looks good. Obviously, I'm gonna have to sand it down and double check. A little more sanding to do along here, where we filled the hole. I did clean the back window. You know what? It doesn't smell so bad anymore. And inside all that stuff up there was all full of, outdoor life. Yeah. Then I'm gonna sand this one more time in here tomorrow and then prime it. All right, I just threw some quick primer over to see any high spots I missed. All right. All right, welcome back to another day. So today we put a new leaf, we rebuilt the leaf spring hanger so that we can actually start to go forward. I'll just show you the build. We left it more open at the bottom, that way the mud can just clean out whenever you get dirt in there, it won't rot anymore. Now I can actually proceed with finishing brake lines and doing the important stuff on this truck. I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of a mass clean up, tighten that bolt up, and start proceeding forward with getting this cab ready to be primed. Okay, well, as you can see, that's all painted up. I've done some more work on the cab. Got quite a bit of ways to go. I just primed off around the edges of the windows, put paper on. I'm going to try to get this done tonight, but right now I've got a big ass nasty storm coming through, so that's where I'm at right now. If I don't get to it tonight, I'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, so the first coat of primer is on. Now I can see all the flaws that I gotta fix. I use this high build stuff I've never used before, and wow, it sure plugs up your gun if you got the wrong tip. I'm gonna hit it with one more coat, probably when I get back in 2 weeks. I'm gonna get a different gun. It was plugging up pretty fast. Anyways, it is coming along. Once it dries, if I decide I have time tonight, I'll put a second coat down. But this is just the first coat. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and my next day's off, I'll probably get a hell of a lot more done. All right, I'm going to try priming the back of the cab and the inside of the cab. I bought this high build primer, so we'll try it out. I'll just show you this gun we're about to try to use. I'm really not a fan of it. This gun and I have a love-hate relationship. I have other guns, but I figured I'd give this one a shot just for the priming. All right, let's see how it goes.